Hello, YouTube. I'm going to be talking about UFOs and what I know and what I witnessed. Um, as you all know, Area 51, or you can call it Groom Lake or S4, which is about 4 miles away from Area 51. There was this dude named Bob Lesnar who signed a 10-cent deal with the government. If he talked, it was 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. What he did there, he worked on UFOs, unidentified flying objects, or USOs, unidentified submarine objects, which are the same, pretty much. He did reverse engineering, just like a car. Instead of pressing the gas, they make that the brake, or back up, whatever you want to say. He worked there. He brought people out in the spacecraft. The reason why it lights up so much in the nighttime is because all the power in the spacecraft. I'm showing you a photo of what I got off of YouTube, a UFO and stuff. Bob Lesnar explained when he made his YouTube videos that he was in a car one day and he got shot at. And so I figured why the government, they wouldn't kill him is because if they kill him, everybody will believe about these UFOs. UFOs are all over YouTube. Some people make fake ones, real ones. What I witnessed one day, I took my brother home, and there was this thing. I actually thought it was a plane or a helicopter, in my opinion. But it made no noise whatsoever, very bright, and it could take off in very fast speeds. It would probably beat the sound barrier pretty easy. Typically, why people don't believe is some people think God made everything. I'm not here to explain religions or nothing. Just about like the Roswell crash. They said it crashed and they made new rules. The government made like Project Blue Book and stuff like that. Some people look off of YouTube and try to find aliens or none of that, but it takes a long time to find the truth. Here's one of the pictures I thought could be a true one. These aliens in 1947, they recovered bodies and spacecraft. One of the aliens were alive, and we talked to it and everything. And later on, once we got it, we sent it back to its home planet. What they do is the government knows that we can't control these people, and they could say saviors or whatever. President Roosevelt shook a hand with the Gray, and he made a deal. For better technology, you can abduct people. Well, because the government's so dirty and don't give us technology, the aliens broke the contract and everything. Now they just abduct people because I guess the race is dying. There will be a lot of UFOs on YouTube. Some of them you can believe or not, but I believe what I believe in. I saw and witnessed it, and you just can't believe what everybody says. We ain't the only civilization out there. There's a lot of people. My uncle worked for NASA, and he said that he couldn't say anything because he don't want to die or nothing. So pretty much that anything NASA finds, even if it's life on planet Mars or whatever, they're not allowed to say anything, or they will kill you and your family. You can look up Bob Lesnar. He's one of the famous people who talk about these UFOs. You can look up UFO over China, great video. You will probably never be able to explain that one. I think they come here because one day when we become friendly and everything, they'll come down and say us. The reason why the government don't say anything, because what's going to happen? It's going to scare the public. That's why they don't say anything. And there's a lot of sayings, there's a lot of Area 51 conspiracies, a lot of projects they make up to cover this. Like Hitler, I call him smart stupid. He was smart to make the UFOs and everything and stuff, but he was dumb for killing all those people in World War II. If he would have never did that, we would have never knew who he was or nothing. And he could have took over the planet and completely just left the planet and went to another galaxy if he wanted to. And as y'all people think the Nazi symbol is really bad, it's actually not what it is. Hitler used it for a different meaning, and pretty much it was a hatred symbol. It was every symbol was meant something like love, peace, caring, stuff like that. Even the ancient temples, nobody can explain those, or the Stonehenge. We don't even have any technology to even move those, so we can't explain them. Some people say it's magic. I say no. I think the aliens came down here and gave our ancestors information and knowledge to build those structures, and still today we will never know anything about these. We will see them, they abduct people, do whatever, but it's your choice to believe or not.